Hello, everyone. Uh, can you? Oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Glitter Goddess Yoga. I'm Trent, and today we'll be doing a restorative flow. Some quick announcements before we get into that. So, unfortunately, again, the YouTube is not allowing us to stream or go live. Actually, sorry, go live for yoga over here. It's still a strange mystery why it won't allow us to go live from the PCL channel. But we'll still go live from here, so don't worry. But we'll figure something out until then. But still, shouts out to PCL for making these classes possible. You can check out their page, Providence Community Library. Excuse me. Also, if something isn't part of your practice today, feel free to take a walk away from your mat, switch your position to something more comfortable for you. Um, I can't see you on the screen and you know what's best for your body. So moving at your own pace and doing what's good for you. Um, Also, if you want to involve any props such as pillows and blankets, um, that is also welcome as well. Uh, Also, keep some water by your side for hydration. Stay hydrated throughout our movement process. Um, and yeah, I think that's about it for now. If you guys don't mind joining me on your mats, we can get started. Let me just fix this fast. Cool. So when you get there, meet me in a comfortable seated position. Sitting nice and tall, spine reaching nice and long. And bring an awareness to your breath. Big inhales and big exhales. With every inhale and exhale, engaging with the belly. Inhaling the energy that's serving you. And exhaling the alternative. Breathing in love. And exhale hate. Breathing in forgiveness. Exhale revenge. And on your next inhale or exhale, we're just gently going to drop the head towards the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left sides of our neck, engaging here with the left side, breathe into your stretch. Slowly with control, rotating the head forward, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the backs of your neck. And slowly with control, rotating the head over to the left side, left ear to left shoulder, engaging with the right sides of our neck. Breathe through your stretch here as well. And slowly with control, rotating the head forward once again, stretching the backs of our necks. And slowly with control, rising the head up back to center. And rolling the head over to the right or left side, rolling it all the way around, slowly with control. Taking your time, engaging with the muscles in your neck. And finishing up on your last rotation. And going the other direction when you're ready. And slowly finishing up on your last rotation. Bringing the head back to center. And from here, we're just gently going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And slowly bringing your rotation of your shoulders to stillness. We're going to lift up the arms, stretching out long, or reaching out long. And we're going to cross over, right over left, bending the left arm, dropping the right shoulder. Breathe into your stretch here. And if you want a more challenging position, you would go into eagle arms here. And you would inhale to lift up the elbows. And exhale, pushing the forearms away from the face. Being mindful of the breath here in the stretch. On your last exhale, you can release, opening up the arms wide once more. And we're going to cross over left over right, bending the right arm, dropping the left shoulder. And for a more challenging position, you can go into eagle arms here. Inhale to lift the shoulders. Exhale to push the forearms away from the face. On your last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide once more. And we're just going to reach the arms out in front of us, stretching the arms out long. And we're going to rotate the palms, or the wrists, excuse me. And reverse your rotation, go in the other direction. Flipping the palms, fingers facing us, forearms facing out, placing the hands to the floor or your mat, engaging with the forearms, with the wrists. Feel free to add some heat to the forearms to ease up on any tension you feel here. And from here, we're going to flip the palms, backs of the palms into the floor, fingers facing us this time. And we're going to open and close the palms to create a fist, to pulsate the wrist. Flipping the palms once more, stretching the forearms out. And gently releasing the palms from the floor, giving them a little shake, and then clasping them together for a figure eight. And from here, we're going to find our way to all fours, tabletop, making your way. Also, you can use this time to take a sip of water. And meeting me on all fours. Coming here to all fours, making sure we're stacked, palms stacked, shoulder stacked above the palms, hips stacked above the knees. And from here, we're going to move into some cat cows. So inhaling, we're going to engage with the lower back, doing a slight arch. And a slight lift of the chin. Breathing in for cow. And on our exhale, we're going to push into the floor, releasing our lower back, and push through the upper back. For cat. Reversing that, going back into cow, breathing in. And exhale, releasing everything, pushing up into the upper back. And going at your own pace, doing some cat cows on your own. Or you can follow me. And finishing up on your last cat or cow. Bring your spine back to neutral. We're going to keep the hips where they are, and we're going to lower the chest towards the floor for puppy dog pose. If you have any pillows or props you would like to rest your arms on, or rest your upper chest on, you can utilize that this time. Feel free to. And on your last exhale, you can slowly make your way back to tabletop. And we're going to bring our big toes to touch, widen our knees slightly wider, or going as wide as you like. We're going to sit the hips down and back for our child's pose. ready, slowly making your way back into tabletop. Coming back to tabletop, we're going to keep everything here except for the left leg, which we will extend that leg, tucking the back toes. And we're just going to engage with the entire leg, the ankle, the Achilles, warming up this left leg. And when you're ready, bring this left leg back to meet the right. I'm going to do the same with the right leg. So extending it out long, tucking the back toes. Just going to engage with this back leg, the ankle, the Achilles, warming up the whole right leg. And when you're ready, bring this right leg back to meet the left. We're going to tuck the both back toes, and we're going to push the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Slight micro bend in the knees. Feel free to pedal your feet. And slowly, with control, we're going to walk the hands towards the feet for a forward fold. Hanging heavy here. Slight micro bend in the knees. As you hang heavy. And slowly, with control, we're going to rise to standing. We're taking our time to roll all the way up. And once we make it to standing, we're just gently going to roll our shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And slowly bringing the rotation to stillness. Palms by our side, feet parallel. Feeling grounded here, feeling strong. Feeling like the trees do, firmly rooted, strong, supported. From here, we're going to inhale, rising the arms up for extended mountain pose. And exhale, swan dive all the way for a forward fold. slight micro bend in the knees. We're gonna walk the hands forward into your high plank. So for modification, if you want to move down to the forearms for your plank, that's an invitation. But if you're comfortable with this high plank, right here, we're gonna feel strong here in this high plank, and slowly with control, lower down towards the floor. From here, we're gonna go post both of the arms by our side. And we're gonna pillar the left arm, resting our right ear on the floor or the mat. Rising up the left leg, we're gonna place it over into our left back space. Excuse me, our right back space. And on your last exhale, you can release, bring this left leg back to meet the right. We're gonna go post this left arm once more. Shifting our head, resting the left ear on the floor. We're gonna pillar the right arm, rising up the right leg, and placing it over to our left back space for a twist on the other side. And on your last exhale, we're gonna bring this right leg back to meet the left. From here, we're gonna place both of our palms on the outside skirts of our armpits, elbows facing back. I'm gonna push it to the floor, rising up into up dog cobra or baby cobra, releasing the shoulders. And slowly with control, lowering back down towards the floor. Again, pushing into the floor, rising up into up dog cobra or baby cobra. And slowly with control, lowering down towards the floor. One last time. Pushing into the floor, rising up into your up dog cobra, baby cobra. We're going to tuck the back toes here, and we're going to push the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. From here, we're going to rise up the right leg. And we're going to bring it forward, floating it between the chest. And with control, we're going to plant that foot between the palms. You can go ahead and relax that left knee to the floor or your mat. And if you have any blankets or pillows, utilize this time for more comfort. But here in this low lunge, knees stacked above the ankle, we're just going to rise up, placing both palms top of the thigh, feeling strong here, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. If you feel comfortable to release from the thigh, to rise your arms up in the air, you can do so at this time, like so. On your last exhale, we're going to come back, framing this right foot once more. And we're going to rise up this left knee off the floor. And we're going to bring this right leg around to meet it with the left leg. Coming back into your high plank. For a modification, you can move down to the forearms. And slowly, with control, we're going to slowly go to the floor, chaturanga, rising into Abdul Cobra or Baby Cobra. Tucking the back toes, we're going to push the hips up and back for another downward facing dog. From here, we're going to rise up the left leg. And we're going to float the knee above our chest. And we're going to put that foot between the palms. You can go ahead and relax that right knee to the floor on your mat. If you have any cushions for support for the knee, that's also invited. Now coming here, framing this left foot, left knee stacked above the ankle. And we're going to rise up here, bring both palms on top of the thigh. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat, feeling strong. Being mindful of the breath. Comfortable and calls for it to rise your arms up in the air like so. And coming back here to this left foot, we're going to frame this left foot once more. We're going to rise up the right knee off the floor as well. And we're going to bring this left foot back to meet the right. Slowly with control, we're going to lower the knees towards the floor or your mat. And we're going to bring our big toes to touch, slightly widen the knees, or go as wide as you like. And we're going to sit the hips down and back for another child's pose. And when you're ready, slowly making your way to your sit bones. Meeting me here in your sit bones. We're just going to stretch the right leg out long. We're going to tuck in the left leg, sitting up nice and tall, spine reaching nice and long. We're going to hinge at the hips, reaching over, grabbing the shin or the foot, and utilize our breath to bring our chest closer and closer to our thigh. With every inhale, getting closer and closer to your right leg. Flexing the right foot. And on your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. With the right palm, we're going to reach over, grabbing the left knee, reaching the left arm up and over, reaching towards the foot. And on your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. Releasing the left leg. And we're going to tuck in the right leg and do the same thing on the other side. Tucking in the right leg, spine reaching nice and long. Hinging at the hips, we're going to grab the shin or the foot. And slowly, with control, we're going to utilize our breath to bring our chest closer and closer to our thigh. With every inhale, getting closer and closer towards your thigh. And on your last exhale, slowly bringing the spine back to neutral. With the left palm, with the left palm, we're gonna reach over, grabbing the right knee, right arm reaching up and over, reaching towards the foot. On your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. We're gonna release the right leg, and we're gonna give both legs a shake into the ground. From here, we're gonna plant our feet to the floor, knees facing towards the sky, reaching the arms out nice and long, and slowly with control, we're gonna lower ourselves down, engaging with our core, without straightening our legs. Once you make it to the floor, we're just gonna windshield wipe our thighs from side to side. And slowly with control, bringing our rotation to stillness. We're just gonna open up our knees, bringing the feet together like a prayer for inclined butterfly. If you have any pillows or blankets you would like to utilize in this stretch here, it's also a comfort invite. Placing each prop under the thigh, slightly under the knee for some support, or something under your lower back for some support as well. And slowly with control, releasing knees, bringing them back towards the sky, feet planted into the floor. We're Just gonna rise up our hips above our cells, reaching into the sky, grabbing the outside skirts of our feet for a happy baby. Feel free to invite a gentle sway or rock from side to side. And slowly with control, curling up into a little ball, bringing the knees towards the belly with the chest. And slowly with control, releasing all your limbs into the floor. And just getting ready, setting yourselves up for for Savasana. Lying here in Shavasana, corpse pose, throat open, heart open. And from here, I'm just going to invite a slight mantra, something to repeat for yourself if that's something you would like to do in this position here. If not, you can just listen and rest. But don't just listen with the sense that you have with your ears. Listen beyond that. Listen through feeling. Feel breathing and are aware that your breath is breathing on its own. With every inhale that your breath takes, inhaling with love, every exhale you take, exhale hate, inhale love, and exhale hate. Inhale love, and exhale hate. So to join with this, we would inhale forgiveness and exhale revenge. Inhale forgiveness. And exhale revenge. Inhale forgiveness. Exhale revenge. Letting love and forgiveness flow through you. And to exhale hate and revenge. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, bringing some slight movement back to the body. Rolling over to the right or left side for a moment of comfort before pushing up to a seated position. To close for 4 breaths. When you're ready, meeting me in a comfortable seated position. We're going to close for 4 breaths, bringing the palms at heart center, placing both palms atop of the heart, or resting both palms atop of the knees. A breath for the ancestors who was here before colonization and slavery. Breathing in, a breath to thank yourself for your practice today. Breathing in, a breath to thank others for their support and love. Breathing in, and this last breath can be for our world, our planet, and for the people who inhabited this planet. Breathing in. The human in me bows down to the loving human in all of you. Namaste. Thank y'all for practicing with me. Before we go, I would like to do some closing announcements. Uh, again, uh, for the technical difficulties on the PCL page. Um, but first things first, thank you everyone who decided to join us today. Um, if there's anything you would like to see different or more of, please let us know. We want to hear your feedback. Um, we're also receiving donations via Venmo to the Glitter Goddesses for our declaration project. You can also find us on Facebook at the Glitter Goddess Collective plus House of Glitter. You can check out our website at theglittergoddesscollective.org for other future virtual and COVID safe offerings. Again, shouts out to PCL for making these classes possible. And I know that there's some technical difficulties going on, but we'll make everything work out. Uh, as long as y'all enjoy these practices, there'll be more of it. So until next time, later.